I've got the new pistons and cylinders marked. The wrist pins come separately. We're going to weigh those. We're going to weigh the pistons. I brought a 1600. I don't know if this is stock or not. This is what was on the car, a piston and cylinder to compare to the new setup. These are 88 slip in on the case side, no machining necessary on the case, but larger on the head side. You would have to have machined heads. Stock heads will not work. You have to have the ones machined for 90.5 or 92. Okay, here we go. Going to turn it on, let it zero itself out. We're on the gram scale. I'm going to start with the new wrist pins. 114 grams. Second one, 114 grams. That's amazing that they got these that close. 114 grams on number 3. Come on, baby. Says 115 grams. 115 grams. I'm not going to worry about it. 115 grams. This one's one gram heavier. Okay, now we're going to look at the pistons. This is an old 1600 dual port piston. I don't know what brand they are. I don't know if they're Molly's or what. I kind of brushed the carbon off the top. And here's a 1600 85.5 standard piston. It says 560 grams. Now I'm going to take my number 1 cylinder, the new pistons, which is 88. What did I say that other one? 85.5? I hope that's what I said. Okay, now here's the new 87.95. We're going to call it an 88. 472. So it's a bigger piston, but it's lighter in weight. And it looks to me like it's already been cut deep, so you could possibly use this for a stroker application. What was that stock one? 560. So that stock piston is cast aluminum, and this one is that new AA piston. It's probably what do they call that? It's fuel injected mold aluminum, which doesn't necessarily mean it's better or worse, but the less mass you have going back and forth, the better it is. Now we're going to take an old stock cylinder, 2,292. The new big jug, 2,452. So the actual cylinder, even though it's bigger, it's got that heavier wall thickness. It's thicker than stock, and it's thicker than 90.5. So this is a heavy wall. I like it. Now, we're done looking at the old piston and cylinder. We're not going to measure the cylinders. Those don't move back and forth. We're going to start with number 1 piston. It has the rings on, and we already measured. If we get a light one, we might put that heavier piston wrist pin in there. 472, and I'm going to write that on here. 472. Number 2. 473. Next one, 473. next one. 472. Okay, so I'm going to make sure I got a wrist pin that's 1 gram heavier. I'm going to put it on a piston that's just a little bit lighter. And I know I'm being silly ass anal about it, but as long as you have the tools, why not?